Hello, good day to all my P.2 students. Welcome again to Teacher JV's video clip presentations for today. And we will learn something new in this clip. So let's go find out what we could have in this video clip. So welcome to the class with Teacher JV. And what we are going to do here is to review first our four language vocabulary. So first, that we are going to have is a nurse. Again, so Teacher JV already explained to you. This one is what we call a nurse. Everybody? Perfect. So a nurse is the one taking good care of the sick people. Next one is what we call, very good, a cook. So a cook is the person who prepares food or something that we eat. So this one is what we call, everybody, a cook. Perfect. Let's proceed with the next picture. So next one is, perfect, a teacher. Everybody, a teacher. Perfect. And the teacher is the one, all right, is the one teaching us how to read and write. Okay, so let's proceed with the next one. The last picture is, well, is this girl? Very good. A student. So a student is the one learning how to read and write. So everybody, a student. Perfect. Again, a student. Okay. So let's go proceed with our language focus. So our language focus will be, who's she? So as what you can observe, Teacher JV uses girl from the example and from the English vocabularies that we just had. So in here, we're going to focus on the girl's side. So here, who's she? If you could still remember, whose is the shortened word for the two words who is, and she's is the shortened word for the two words she is. So we have here, who's she? She is a, may it be a student, may it be a nurse, a cook, or a teacher. On the other hand, we have, is she blank? So in here, we are going to identify or to clarify if the person is really the person that we think about. Like, for example, is she a nurse? So if yes, then we say yes, she is. If no, then we say no, she isn't. Okay, let's go proceed with our examples. Let's have this one. Well, the question of Teacher JV will be, who's she? Based from this picture, who's she? Do you know who she is? All right, very good. She is a nurse. Okay, so as what you can observe, she is wearing her nurse uniform. Okay, so I want you guys, or let us read this one slowly. Let's begin here with the question, who's she? Perfect. And the answer will be, she's a nurse. Perfect. I want you guys to read this one and say it by yourself. Let's begin here. Very good. Now, who's she? Perfect. She's a nurse. So let's go proceed with our next picture. Now, how about this one? Who's she? Very good. She is a teacher. As what you can observe here, this girl or this lady is inside the classroom. And you can see board, then a chalk with the book, and an eraser. So, who's she? Perfect. Now, let's read this one and say it slowly. Let's begin here. Who's she? Perfect. And the answer is, she is a teacher. Perfect. Now, I want you guys to say it by yourself. Everybody, let's begin here. Perfect. And the answer is? Very good. So let's go proceed with the next picture. How about this one? What do you think? Who do you think she is? Very good. She's a cook. Perfect. Now, let's read and say the question slowly. Everybody, let's begin here. Who's she? Perfect. And the answer is, she is a cook. Perfect. Again, I want you guys to say it by yourself. Let's begin here. Everybody. Very good. And the answer is? Very good. Now let's go proceed with our next example. All right. How about this young girl? Who's she? Very good. She is a student. As what we can observe, she's wearing her school uniform. All right. So let's say the question and the answer slowly and properly. Let's begin here. Who's she? Perfect. And the answer is, she is a student. Perfect. Again, who's she? Very good. Now, I want you guys to say this one by yourself. Who's? Perfect. And the answer is? Very good. Now, who's she? Perfect. Let's go proceed with our next example. How about this one? The question of teacher JV is she a teacher? Based from the picture, is she a teacher? What do you think is the answer? Yes or no? Very good. Yes, she is. So as what we can observe here, the teacher is inside the classroom and there is a board. She also has a stick and she has a book. Okay, so let's read the question slowly and properly and also the answer. Let's begin here. Is she a teacher? Perfect. And what will be the answer? Yes, she is. Very good. Now, I want you guys to say it by yourself. Let's begin here. Very good. And the answer is? All right, so let's go proceed with our next picture. How about this one? Well, the question of teacher JV will be, is she a nurse? What do you think is the answer? Yes or no? Very good. No, she isn't. Everybody, is she a nurse? Perfect. Why? Who do you think she is? Very good. She is a cook. All right, so let's read this one slowly and properly. Let's begin here. Is she a nurse? Perfect. And the answer is no, she isn't. Very good. Why? Who's she? She is a cook. Again, I want you guys to say it properly by your own. Let's begin here. Perfect. And the answer is very good. Why? Who's she? Very good. So let's go proceed with our next picture. How about this one? Who do you think she is? Well, the question of teacher JV is she a nurse? What do you think is the answer? Perfect. Yes, she is. All right. Again, is she a nurse? All right. Yes, she is. Now, let's read this one properly. Is she a nurse? And the answer is yes, she is. Very good. Now, I want you guys to read this one by yourself. Let's begin here with the question. Perfect. And the answer is very good. Now, let's go proceed with our last example. How about this one? Well, the question of teacher JB is she a teacher? What do you think? Is she a teacher? Who do you think she is? What will be the answer? Perfect. No, she isn't. Based from the picture, this young girl is wearing her school uniform. So, is she a teacher? Okay, no, she isn't. Why? Who do you think she is? Perfect. She is a student. Okay, so let's read and say this one slowly. Let's begin here. Is she a teacher? Very good. The answer is no, she isn't. Very good. Why? Who's she? She is a student. Perfect. Now, I want you guys to read it by your own. Let's begin with the question. Perfect. The answer is very good. Who's she? Perfect. Wow, you really learned something from Teacher JV's video clip. So now, this will be the end of the slide of Teacher JV. Thank you so much for having your time and for listening this video clip presentation. I hope that you've learned something from it and see you again for our next video. Bye!